What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and this video, man, is to discuss the pioneers of boxing. And when I mean the pioneers, the daredevils, the guys with some balls, the guy that wants to fight the guy that nobody wants to fight. You remember, like a couple years ago, no one wanted to fight Gennady Golovkin for no reason whatsoever. Not Billy Joe, not Canelo, Sergio Martinez, nobody wanted to fight. Even Canelo, he didn't even want to fight him. Everyone had an excuse on why they didn't want to fight this guy. And finally, people eventually started to step up. It took a fighter by the name of Kell Brook to fight Gennady Golovkin. So, it was a trip, and and then until he fight him, and then Gennady Golovkin, and not only he can be hit, he can he can look like he can be hurt, and then everyone else, everyone all of a sudden wanted to fight Golovkin, okay? So guys like Kell Brook, right now, Earl Spence. Nobody wants to fight Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? And now Mikey Garcia steps and says, yeah, I want to fight Spence. I'd rather fight Spence instead of Crawford. Of course, Crawford said what he said, and that's, that going over all over the internet and the social feeds right now on what his rebuttal was. However, it does not change the fact that Mikey Garcia had balls enough to go up, to call out Earl Spence and move up and wait and want to fight him when nobody else, not Sean Porter, not Keith Thurman, not Danny Garcia, and not none of these guys. They want to they want to fight Earl Spence. Okay, so you gotta. This is to really take your hats off to the guys that coming, and it's funny. It's coming from a lower weight class that wants to take that challenge, that wants to challenge themselves to see if they're the best. That's what boxing's about. Guys like that have a special merit and a special place in my heart, as me of being a fan of the sport, of these particular guys with that type of mentality that they want to go in there and take on the best there is. Mikey Garcia, that fight will happen. He will eventually fight Spence, and Spence will take that fight on. Because Spence is not afraid to fight anyone. And then, and only then, it will be the time where everyone wants to fight Spence. Spence might beat Mikey Garcia just like Gennady beat Kell Brook. However, after the Kell Brook fight, everybody wanted to fight him, though, because they were like, well, damn, if I can hit him with my power, I think I can do a lot more with him. Then all of a sudden, contracts started to be sent out. You know what I'm saying? So when Mikey Garcia does fight Spence, he might not beat Spence. Spence is a bigger guy, and a good big guy will always beat a good little guy. Sure, I get it. But what Mikey Garcia will do, what I call the pioneer, he will pave the way for other fighters to give them the determination and really map out a blueprint on how to beat a guy like Earl Spence. You see what I'm saying? So, my head, and really the credit won't really be done to the person that actually lost, because he lost. But with the credit, I'll give the credit due to a person that was ballsy enough, that had the integrity, the willpower to go in there and fight the guy that nobody else wanted to fight. And this is Fight is for you and the pioneers. And this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. You guys been Counterpunch. Peace.